What is going on, guys? What is going on, guys? It's your boy Killer Kawabo. We are back with another live stream. Welcome to another episode of Men Operating in Reality. It's your boy Killer Kawabo. Sorry I haven't been on in a few days. I've been traveling and I've been working, and my sleep schedule's been weird. So but now we are back on trying to get everything set up so that and we're gonna get my boy okay let's talk TV on the stream as well. All right, we're gonna get started. All right, it's your boy Killer Kawabo. Welcome to another episode of Men Operating in Reality. All right, you seen the title. You see what we're talking about today. Stop dealing with these troublesome women. Lately, we've been having a lot more stories of women fighting men, laying their hands on men. I need to definitely change this camera, be more in frame. There we go. It's a lot better. 10 times better now. Yeah, so you've been hearing a lot more about these modern women um committing more violence against men, or just just being troublesome altogether. So I'm gonna show three videos. I'm gonna show three videos of these modern women, and I would mostly I would talk about black women because that's who I'm more affiliated with. Drop the link in the chat. Give me 1 second. This is more I'm affiliated with, but I say all modern women because you never know which modern women are going to try and attack you nowadays. Nowadays, it could be a white woman, it can be in the Hispanic women, it could be they're trying to say Hispanic women are feisty. It could be a Asian woman. They just had a story in L.A. where a woman was trying to kill her husband. An Asian woman trying to kill her husband by poisoning him. So these women are troublesome. And no matter what relationship you have with these modern women, it can somehow lead to the end of your life or dealing with some BS. You could be dealing with some BS. You just never know what's going on when you're dealing with modern women. So hopefully we can get my boy, okay, let's talk about it, to come through. Please make sure, if this is your first time checking me out, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I would really appreciate it. And I'm trying to see. Give me 1 second. All right. Cool. So hopefully my boy jumps on soon, but I have sent the link. So if anybody else want to jump on, y'all can as well. We are, like I said, as you see in the title, we are going to be talking about some of these women that be so damn troublesome, and dealing with them, there's consequences that could end up with you losing your life. Every time you deal with these troublesome women, every time it always ends in chaos, disaster. And I'm gonna show 3 videos today. Two of them you know. Two of them you know. One of them I found on Twitter, which kind of actually inspired me to do this. It kind of inspired me to do this, and it's man, we just have to warn you guys. We just have to warn you guys that dealing with these modern women nowadays, these modern women that do not want to be submissive, that do not want to be feminine, that do not want to cooperate, when they try to act masculine and try to push on and try to fight men, it leads to men, you as a man, losing either your livelihood, like your job, or you lose your life. And then and then if you're sitting there, hopefully you live. Hopefully the worst thing is you lose your job. Then you're just sitting there looking stupid because you dealt with some quarrelsome woman. What does it say in the Bible? You should was it okay, let's talk about it. He knows what it is. when he comes on, I'm gonna let him say it. But I'm trying to tell you, man, and it doesn't matter if you're sleeping with her or you're dating her. It could be a female friend, it could be your sister, it could be your female cousin, it can even be your mother that can lead you astray. I literally Okay, I'm sorry I'm going on a rant, but I'm just just talking right now, just setting the mood, setting it up and everything like that. But I literally just saw a video, shout out to Pink Book Lessons, about a woman who killed her sister and forced her 13-year-old son to pick up the body and move the body. Luckily, this 13-year-old boy knew better, and they know he was coerced. They know he wasn't trying, do it. Uh, he wants to try and do it maliciously. He was forced to do it. But just think about it. He could have been part of accessory to murder just because of his mother. So this is why I made this video, because in order to go MGTOW for real, you really have to purge all women on a personal sense. Now, obviously, you can conversate with women. What I really like to say is learn game. When I say learn game, I mean like be social. Go talk to women. Obviously, learn game. Learn about women. But dealing with women on a regular basis, no, because that can end. That can be a whole bunch of problems. Like if you see, like what I'm saying is, if you see a girl passing, maybe if you see she look good, you maybe might talk to her for a little bit. Step your game up. Work on trying to get the number. Like I said, work on game. Work on your social skills with modern women. But when I say dealing with modern, when you got to purge these women, is don't waste your time hanging out with them. Don't waste your time dating with them. Don't waste your time trying to conversate with them. Like on try to when I mean conversate, I mean try to have like a dialogue with them, like or debate with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste your time trying to help them with their problems. It's man. Man, we're gonna start showing these videos, bro. We're gonna start showing these videos, man. And we're gonna start with the first one that I saw on Twitter. And this one is a story recently that happened earlier this year in January, I think. And I can't remember what it was, where it was. I think it might have been DC. It might have been DC. But you're gonna see on Twitter this video that I saw, and that which inspired me to start do this live stream. And I'm not even going to describe it. You'll see. You'll see. And I'm sorry, I apologize. I should have gave y'all a warning for violence because that is crazy. Uh, yo, what's going on?
What's up? What's up? I was watching you cook, man. I was watching you cook. And you ain't said no lie yet.
Man, I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, man. It's
Mm.
it's crazy when you people think when we talk about being MGTOW or talking about being red pill, it's just women we having sex with. Nah,
No.
it,
Mm-mm.
it's majority of women it can deal with family, with random women you run into. It can happen anywhere
Good
with
point.
modern women.
And it's not just with family either. I said this yesterday. Going MGTOW means men going their own way. All
Mm-hmm.
right. You could go MGTOW on your friends.
Yep.
You could go MGTOW on a lifestyle that you used to live. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. Of course, a big part of it is women, but I don't want people to just solely put women on that pedestal as if that's why we're on. That's the only reason why we're doing it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's a real good point. Real good point. So, man, I know I played this video already, man, but I definitely I don't know if you saw it, but man, I definitely need you to watch this. I need your opinion on this, bro.
Let's
I
go. Let's
need
let's
your
let's
opinion
talk
on
about
this,
it.
man. I need you. Oh, but before that, man, give them your information. Let them know where they find you at, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. It's your boy Mr. OKL. You can find me on YouTube at OK Let's Talk About It, and on Instagram you can find me at OK Let's Talk TV. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's play this video again, man. I'm gonna need your opinion on this. Again, I'm going to give that caveat of violence or whatnot. So you might see some violence in there. So if you get a little squeamish on that, obviously you can turn away. But let's
I can handle it.
all right, wait. All right, okay, let's go.
Oh God. Oh God. What's their favorite term? Wow. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
yeah.
This
Yep.
girl went to dumping at her.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, the behavior that these women display, don't you see that in these young gang members?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Cause that right there, that was the way that she just you busted at her like that. That's
So
something that a game member would do.
you know what? I think I saw this video a while ago.
Mm.
That's her boyfriend, right?
Yeah. So I remember looking this up. So he the he that's this is his girlfriend, and the
Okay.
girl that had the gun that was his baby mom's. So they was having a disagreement of something, and and they're badly. It ended badly for both of them.
She killed her.
Yeah, and this is the crazy thing. Like he first of all, we can see right here a black woman with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
These type,
Becky
bro.
wig on.
Yeah.
And then
the,
her ass is hanging out. So
hmm These type of
mm-mm.
these type of women, especially black women, these type of black women are ones you have to avoid at all costs because they, as you can see in this video, she causing trouble. Look at her banging, going around banging glass on a car, like you know what I'm saying? You're
Oh
causing
my
trouble.
God, man.
What was she saying? I don't give a fuck. Why I'll keep playing the video. Why he trying to hold her back, trying to second of all, let's talk about this man as well. We're not gonna leave this man out of here, man. We gotta talk about this guy as well, bro. Beta male. A beta male, he can't control his chick. First of all, he's dealing with a chick like this in the first place.
Uh-huh.
And he has a baby mom. So he's dealing with two different women,
Okay.
two different troublesome women. And then as well, he can't control this chick. Like, how you gonna have this chick running around, first dressing like this, and then
Right.
two going around trying to fight everybody, banging glass on somebody's window? Because honestly, this is the only way that could have ended for her. Because if it could have been, she could have given a legit reason. Obviously, we've seen the tape; it wasn't legit, but there could have been a legit reason for somebody to come out the car and shoot her to death.
If somebody approached my vehicle and bang the glass on it like that,
Mhm.
I had a gun, I most likely would shoot them as well.
Exactly. So she's already causing so much trouble. Now this could have ended with his life loss. Usually it ends with the guy losing his life,
Right.
but obviously we as we can see by the end of this video, it was the girl that lost her life, and she going around. As you can see, the baby moms. I'm gonna go back. I don't want to keep it on her shooting the gun too much, but obviously you see the baby mom. She dealing
Like,
with the baby moms like this.
and I don't know what to say about this. See, it saddens me to see that our modern women are acting like this, and every single day we
Mm-hmm.
see a new example, and it gets worse and worse.
Bro, I have my story, a story time. I dealt with a chick like this once. I remember
Excuse me.
one night, and I had to tell her to shut up. I had to tell her to shut the hell, bro. I
Hey,
literally had to
that's
say
not a
that.
surprise.
I had to say that because it was one night we went out, we went partying, drinking. She was drunk, going around. For some reason, she just for some reason wanted to harass this other dude who was just sitting minding his own business. Like he wasn't even looking at us. He minding his own business. She's talking shit to this other guy. Now this guy, obviously this guy, he's not really trying to fight. So he's just making jokes. He's a comedian, so he's just making jokes on her. So he's making jokes. She getting mad, and I'm telling her to be quiet. I'm looking like, wait, why are you bothering this dude? Leave this man alone. He's a cool. The dude's being cool about it. He's not being mad about it, whatever. So we go into the car. This chick, she mad at me talking about, oh, you're supposed to defend me. I'm looking like defend. I was like, I was defending you. I was telling you to shut up
He actually
because
did defend your dumb ass.
exactly because
Believe it or not.
the dude could have came out of nowhere and tried to attack both of us.
Right, right.
If he was mad, luckily the dude had a good the dude wasn't mad. What I'm trying to say, he was in good spirits about it.
Yeah.
But it could have ended like this. It could have ended just like this.
And I hate the fact that, we say it all the time. Men deal with, we like peace.
Mm-hmm.
Women, there could be 100% peace, and they gotta find chaos somewhere. They gotta
Somewhere.
find something,
Yeah.
whether it's an
Something.
argument, whether it's whatever.
Mm-hmm. And it just makes it hard for men. Well, honestly, it makes it hard for people to deal with them because it's
Yes,
not even just black men, or not even just men in general that find it hard. Women find Other women find black women to be troublesome,
right.
so
Okay.
they don't really deal with them like that.
You could eat, bro. You could go to McDonald's right now, and try to take your order from like most of these black women. They will get mad at. They will beat you getting mad all because they had a bad day,
Yep.
or because you know they got into an argument with their baby daddy, so they just got to take it out on you.
Mm-hmm. So, man, this is just the first video right here, man. This is only just a 16-second clip.
Oh shit, we got
16-second
more.
clip.
We got more.
Now, two of them you probably most likely know. Two of them you probably most likely know. The second one we're going to do right now, we're going to talk about the Spirit Airlines employee that got harassed and attacked by a woman,
Okay.
modern women. And we definitely were going to break this one down because it plays just how it usually plays. The modern woman attacks, she's the aggressor, she attacks the dude. Then when the dude makes his move, all the other men around try to
Yeah,
hold the man back.
I remember that one, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he was a LGBT.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
From what it looks like anyway.
right.
All right.
Y'all hit
So
that like button. Hit the like button. Y'all hit that like button.
yes, sir. Yes, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if your first time checking me out as well. I appreciate that. All right. So let's check this video out real quick. We're gonna go through it once. And if you want, and obviously if you have anything to say, you want me to pause it, go ahead. But if anything, we'll go through it the whole thing one time.
Got you.
Yeah, he's definitely LGBTQ. You
Yeah,
can tell by
yeah,
the way he walks, talks,
Mm-hmm.
has his hand out like that.
And
Second of all, what you gonna say?
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, second of all, they be the main ones that would be arguing with women. Like with men, we kind of know that gets to the point. Like even when we
Mm-hmm.
argue, we get to the point where we're like, all right, I'm
Yeah,
tired of
not it.
arguing. She's right. That's why we have all the mottos. What's it? Happy wife, happy life, all that type
Mm-hmm.
of stuff. It's because
Mm-hmm.
we know it gets to the point where we're gonna like, I'm tired of arguing with this chick. She's right. We're gonna shut
Right,
up.
right. I mean, I was just about to say that, but you took the words right out of my
Oh.
mouth. You take it right out of my mouth.
Right. All right. Let's continue. Okay, I don't know what happened to the sound. Oh.
There we go. And I'm gonna pause it right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to call him a bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm sorry. I wanted to hold it back, but I'm not
Yeah.
going to. I don't need to do that to no woman. You see how he's trailing her and tracking her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type to walk away from a bitch, bro. Like no cap,
Exactly.
bro. I'm
Me
the
too.
type to walk away. Like I don't. I'm good. All right,
Yeah.
you got it. You're right. Like
Right.
I
Exactly.
just walk away from her. Don't you ever touch me? And he's approaching her, and it speaks
Mm-hmm.
to what you just said. You
Exactly.
can tell that he's LGBT. They
Mm-hmm.
think they're women, so they it's not hard for them to be combative with women.
Right.
It's very
Exactly.
easy for them.
It's very easy. I mean, we've seen time and time and again. There's plenty of videos where the LGBTQ man will, when they get into a disagreement with these minor women, they will hit first, or they would hit, not hit first, but they will slap him. They would stop slap him. They would hit him. They would do whatever. So we've seen time and time and again that they would do that. But again, these are men. So these minor women don't realize that they still have the properties, even though they are, LGBTQ men. They still do have the properties of men, so they can still mess them up too. So these women, just because these guys are LGBTQ, it don't mean that these guys will not hurt them. So that's the reason why I do have to bring that up, because they're still
It's a
dealing
good
with them,
point.
and if they're gonna deal with these type of men, imagine we're gonna do with the more masculine type of man.
Yep.
What
Hmm.
imagine she's gonna shoot? She's not gonna give a damn about men because she think, oh, I stepped up to this man, then these other men are not gonna do anything
And,
neither.
and she's an idiot, man. She's obviously weaker than the guy, and she's
Hmm.
stepping up to him like she can do something.
Right?
Well, let's
Exactly.
continue. Let's continue. Let's
Yeah.
continue. Look at her pushing him like
Look
she
at
could,
pushing, yeah, but they trying to stop him. They trying to push him like he's doing something, like he's
like for
being pushed
real.
back.
Like, can y'all start grabbing the woman, guys? Why y'all
Exactly.
be grabbing the men? Grab the lady and take her somewhere.
You see, she's the aggressor. You see, she's the one pushing. She's
Like,
behind. Look at her. He's in the between while she's walking up on him.
you're right.
Does he not realize
And
that?
watch what happens. Watch what happens. Watch what happens, y'all. That's what happens. Pause it right there.
Right.
Run it. Run it. Pause it. Right. Pause it. Pause it.
Mhm.
And then kind of rewind it a little bit. But that's what happens when you're pandering. This lady obviously was the aggressor. She's obviously the one putting hands on him,
Yep.
and they're holding him back. Nobody's stopping her still.
Nobody's stopping her
No one
still.
stopped her yet.
Exactly.
Wow.
Shit.
He wanted to he
Yeah, he was
wanted to
ready to
kill
go.
that boy looked like a
I ain't
D
gonna front.
lineman in
I don't. I
football
don't.
practice.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. If that guy was not in the way, he would have messed her up.
Yeah, I'm
He
telling you.
would have messed her up. And honestly, I don't blame him. I don't blame him because the dude was attacked. Now he shouldn't have been in the argument in the first place. However, since she was being the aggressor, he had to defend himself.
I wouldn't have reacted how he reacted though. I could tell you
Nah,
that.
nah. I
Look at
would.
him. But look,
I would not. I would not even been in that argument in the first place. You got to,
mhm.
if you're working at a job like this, dealing with dealing with not even customers, like travel people that travel or leisure stuff like that. You got to know how to actually calm a guest down and
Yeah.
how to, because a lot of these people nowadays. And I'm going on a little tangent because I'm in like in the business where you have to deal with people, and a lot of these people nowadays, especially with this whole COVID and everything like that, where people are stuck in the house, the people are volatile. You know what I'm saying? So everybody now breaking out, coming out, and traveling and doing all this other stuff. People are. It's not that hard for people to be triggered and
Yep.
get mad off of nothing.
Yep.
especially these modern women, because these modern women, they're the ones that hate being stuck in the house all the time, and they're the ones that always want to go out and be in hotels and traveling and
Yeah.
do all this other stuff. So these modern women be the main ones, more so than men, to cause a lot of havoc and a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So if you're in this type of industry, you got to know how to talk to people, and that's the
Right.
reason why. Another reason why I said men, we need to learn. It doesn't matter if you're MGTOW, you need to learn game, because if you know game, you'll be able to calm this woman down. You can use
Yeah.
that game to calm her down. Because it's not game is not just about trying to smash women. It's
Right.
learning how to talk to women so you can get your way, which is to calm a woman down so she don't go popping off.
Right. And what he's breaking down, guys, is de-escalation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you like, and let's take the example he's saying. Let's say you're trying to holler at a girl and she gives you attitude like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend." Know how to de-escalate that so that she's comfortable to talk to you.
Yep.
Right? So it's the same kind of psychology. What that guy should have did was practice restraint and de-escalated that situation.
Yep.
I'm gonna just keep it real. That girl would have hit me and all that shit. I would have been like, all right, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna just walk away, and like you got to know how to de-escalate because these modern women are uh, progenitors of chaos.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to add flame to fire.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
exactly. And every time you do, as a man, you always lose. It don't even matter if you're right.
Hmm.
He was, in my opinion, he was definitely in the right. But at the same time, it don't even matter.
Man, even if he would have whooped the shit out of her and like, all right, yeah, I
And it was
feel good that I
justified. Yeah.
won, he
Yep.
still would have been in trouble. He still would have lost at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, because at the end of the day, he got suspended. He got suspended, so he lost his job either way.
I ain't even know that.
Yeah. And on top of that, he has to go through all these other men.
Man, go to White Knight.
Right. Exactly.
And now he backing up.
Right.
He wasn't even ready for it. How you gonna try to defend a woman? You ain't even ready to defend her.
Exactly.
You hear this? It's like I hate when people use this language. That's a woman.
Right.
Like, oh, don't put your hands on a woman. Like that's like a law or some shit. And don't get it twisted. I don't think you should put your hand on women.
Hmm.
But what I can say is when you got women acting out of control, hold them accountable as well.
Exactly. Like they should have been, like you said earlier, they should have been holding her back. They should not have been.
Yeah.
They saw what was going on. They should have went and stopped her. Like, man, you gotta go ahead now. Now, don't. Because if it was me, honestly, I would have grabbed her and put her back somewhere. Grab her ass, take her back somewhere. Like you could tell that she had no man. Because if I couldn't date a woman like that. Because if I did, I would have grabbed her ass.
But
I would
just
told her ass to shut.
remember though,
Mhm.
people could claim sexual assault.
Good point. Good point. Very good point. But I'm saying, because this shit is annoying, bro. This shit is watching this type of thing is just annoying, and it causes way too many problems, even more problems than people like to realize. Like you said, the progenitors of chaos.
Hmm.
I don't know what the problem is. Maybe she might have been in the right, but then she ruined whatever type of justification she had by causing this chaos and causing this problem with this man right here. And again, this man shouldn't even been in this situation in the first place. He
Hmm.
should have been able to de-escalate the situation and then be able to calm her down. And unfortunately, he got suspended at his job. I think there's some more left to it. We're gonna watch the rest of this real quick.
That's a woman.
And that's another thing. What would the security have done? What would be any different with security, honestly? Because it probably would have been the same type of situation. Maybe they might have had guns or something like that. But those are the same. they probably is the same men are gonna think the same thing and probably would have just watched her do whatever the fuck she wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just another thing to be like, maybe the police, the security be like, I don't know, because security they might just watch that happen as well.
Right, and I'm guaranteeing they wouldn't have grabbed the lady.
They would I probably would have grabbed the man or tasered the man. They probably would have attacked the man first before
Yep.
they would have done anything to the woman.
And then while screaming, "Calm down, sir, calm down," and while she's yelling and doing all,
Yep,
they telling him to calm down.
yep, exactly. And just like we were saying earlier, since he couldn't able to de-escalate the situation, the dude gets suspended from his job. So now he's unfortunately looking stupid for
Hey,
dealing with these modern women.
and I'm gonna blame both of them.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh yeah, they
Both of
both
them
get
are
blamed.
dumb.
Yeah, both of them are dumb as hell. Like I said, I'm just using this video as an example as to not deal with, because I've been in this type of situation before where I've dealt with a quarrelsome woman and she tried to break me off my frame, but all I did was when I stayed in my masculine frame, she ended up apologizing to me, and it was a black woman too. She ended up
Happens happens
bro,
like that all the time, man.
all the time. Once you stay in your frame and you don't break it, and you just be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You right? They break down.
And the thing is because they like women. They're like kids. They try to push the envelope.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're wrong, they try to do something else to make themselves look right. So they'll start an argument with you, try to get a reaction out of you. So
Yep.
when you do react, boom, got them. Now we're gonna dwell on that.
Yep. And
Don't let them win, guys.
you know what's funny? That's funny you said that, because in my situation, she had two daughters, and they both had their phones out trying to record me
You
when
see?
when she was trying to argue with me.
See that?
But since I didn't break my frame, they didn't get no viral video from me.
No evidence of nothing.
Exactly. And like I said, she came back down and apologized, and I was
Hmm.
like, "Yes, ma'am. That you already know." And that's why you got to learn to de-escalate situations, because it can end up being viral and you losing your job, being suspended.
Yep.
And that's another reason why I say, man, you need to learn game, because that's how you know game. When you know game, you know how to deal with these modern women, and you know how to, well, like in my page call says, operate in reality.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna watch this last video, and okay, I know you probably done seen this one, but this is the one that just happened recently, and it just happened in Atlanta,
Okay. Let's
where
watch it.
where you see a black couple, man and woman. They were in a park, and this black woman got arrested by the police because she didn't want to sign a citation. Now,
Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Let's talk that one. I wanted to talk about that.
yeah. So I wanted to break
I
this one
wanted to
down
talk about
because
that one.
at first they try to, obviously, we all know police brutality happens. Hell, I got my own police brutality story.
Right.
I literally just beat a case where they tried to say I assaulted a police officer, and I had the
Wow.
evidence, and I showed them that he was lying and he was wrong, and I ended up beating that case. So
Did you file a lawsuit against him?
no, I didn't. I didn't.
Okay. You know you
I
could
could
have. You
have,
could.
and I could have, and honestly, I could have, and I should have. I was really thinking about it, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to take this further, because I already know they're gonna try to parade me and try to do all this extra stuff.
Hmm.
I don't want to deal with that right at the moment. I could do it honestly, but I'm like, I'm just chilling. But as we can see in this video, because they try to paint this as police brutality at first, because they show him being rough with her. But and when you see the full video, you can see why he had to do what he had to do. So we're gonna show this real quick, and I'm showing the full video. This is the whole 38-minute video that the police dropped.
Yeah.
So I'm showing the full thing.
Let's get in.
Right when he gets out the
Oh,
car.
you got the dash cam
Yep,
one.
right when he gets out the car. So,
I only seen the one where that dude was recording.
yep. This is the full, like 40. This is a 40-minute video.
Yes, sir.
So let's watch this. What's going on? How y'all doing? All right. Well, I see the Ohio time. I'm not sure if y'all from here or not, but you can't be inside the park in the city of Atlanta between the hours 11 p.m. 6 a.m. You got your IDs on you? You have your IDs on you?
Now let's press pause right here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't. He let them know what they can't do. That gave him probable cause to
Right.
detain them.
Yep.
So he's legally detaining them.
Mm-hmm.
For the record.
Right, right, exactly. Let me pause it real quick. You can see her being defiant already, bro.
Already.
Already, bro.
Dude
But
whipped out
like,
his wallet and said, "All right, here you go."
yep, exactly. But she
She
was just
got her
sitting
hands on
there.
her hip, just looking like, didn't he say get the ID out, lady? Like, stop
Exactly.
playing.
So you already tell her she's being defiant already. And man, let's continue, man. Let's continue.
Damn, thank you, killer. I did not see this. I didn't see this part of the video.
Man, I'm telling you. Oh man, let's continue. Let's continue. I can probably already tell you this whole park shit was her idea. Hanging out in the park, that's probably her idea. Just to say that shit. I just want to say that shit.
Shit does look suspicious. You guys are fucking out by yourselves in the park. Come on, man.
Right, exactly. But like you said, it was a citation.
Right.
Real quick, let me add this caveat as well. This is why I promote having black cops or having black cops patrol us. Because if this was a white cop, he could have honestly killed everybody. You know what I'm saying? At least with a black cop, he
I know it's not
overstands.
funny, man, but
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
that's true. Like, not even gonna lie.
Even though they try to say he was rough and anything, I'd rather it be a black cop because at least the black cop is going to overstand. He's not going to try and hurt me he's going to try and do his best to neutralize me, but he's not going to hurt me or try and kill me. You know what I'm saying? Because at least he overstands me or whatnot. So this one, I just wanted to throw that real quick.
Notice how he reacted. Oh
Exactly.
shit, he reacted. See, men understand authority.
Mm-hmm.
Watch how she reacts to authority, guys.
And this is the reason why, and this is the reason why I beat my case, bro. This is the reason why I beat my case. When the officer was arresting me, I didn't give him no reason to. I didn't give him no reason to like harass me or whatnot. Like when you deal with police, you got to be the most respectful you can with the police. I don't give a damn how wrong you are.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn, bro.
Because the protocol, they look for any little thing
Mm-hmm.
to say, oh well, he moved this way or he was acting this
Exactly.
way.
Exactly. So in my case, when I had my hands up, They were tackling me because the whole thing was the officer who grabbed me, the officer who arrested me. He broke his hip. So they try to say I assaulted him.
Good for him.
Right.
Good
so
for
when they
him.
so when they grabbed me, and tackled me and knocked me down, I was still being respectful. I wasn't saying, "Oh fuck you, man." Matter of fact, the whole time I got arrested, me and him was having a conversation, talking to him, he was getting to know me, or talking off conversation. When I got in the holding, they was even helping me out to call my job so I can figure out how to get out of here, so I can talk to other people or whatnot. I was using their front desk phone to talk to the people and shit. Like that's how respectful I
Oh
was.
yeah,
So respectful.
they knew they fucked up. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. They knew that they fucked up. Exactly. Because even when if I was in the wrong, as long as I was being calm, cool, and collected and listen to following their authority, I'm not gonna die. I'm not trying to die.
Right.
So
See, yeah.
let's continue this video. Yeah, he knew the whole point was to go home.
Facts.
He knew the whole point was to go home. He's not trying to go to jail. No, I'm gonna sign. I'll sign that ticket. Listen what he
Hands
said,
on the
bro.
hip. Hands on the hip. Y'all
But listen to
peep
what
the
he
vibe.
said. Yep, exactly. But listen what he said. He said it is what it is. That's how men usually operate. It is what it is. If you just take the L, you got to go to court. That's it. But look how she reacts. Hands on her hips. She didn't listen the first time.
But because we're out of, didn't you say we were out of time, so we wouldn't have known that?
Yeah, ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Exactly. She's trying to get the badge number.
What's your first name?
First of all, black people, if you're gonna deal with the police and try to do this extra stuff, you might as well just come out the gate and start recording police. If you're gonna do this extra stuff, trying to get the badge number, just start recording the police.
Right.
When you start the interaction, have your own videotape ready.
Right. Like, why are you gonna wait until the middle to do all this shit?
Exactly. You already done messed yourself up by
But she's within her rights. Because if when you're a public, when you work for the government, you're required to give the public your title, your name, etc. Because you work for the public. So she's within her rights to do that. But I'm just gonna keep it real. She's doing it to be a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Because if she knew better, she would have pulled that phone out already and put it out there and let it be known. Okay, I'm recording it as well, and he wouldn't have not said anything. But like you said, she's just being a bitch. She's showing her. She already showed by the body language. She had her hands on her hip. She stood back there while the man came up there and signed the citation. She was standing back there, and then when he called her the first time, she's still standing there, don't want to walk. Then he telling her, "Oh, sign it." Then she walking back. "Oh, can I get your badge number?" Like, just sign this. Just sign the citation and go home. But obviously, she wants to make it hard. Let's continue.
Okay. And I don't have to sign this, right? You do have to sign it. No, I don't.
Well, like I explained to him. No, I don't.
Be physically taken to jail. Gotcha. So you refusing to sign? What's your name? Officer Brooks, 7452. What's the badge number? I gave it to you 2 times. Man. Okay, I'm asking again. And I'm not giving it to you. Okay. Are you going to sign it? No, because I want your badge number.
He made it known that if she don't sign, she'll be physically taken to jail. He said that a few times.
I'm not gonna lie.
He let it be known. But she said, no, Adam don't have to sign it. Why is she being combative?
Modern black woman.
Gosh, bro. He told you that he will physically take you to jail. He said that. Ridiculous.
I want to see how this plays out. Okay, let me put my stuff down.
Hey, listen, man. She said she's not signing. Put your hands behind your back. Sir, you're hurting me.
Press pause right there. Now it's sir. You had no respect for man. You ain't have no kind of respect for him. Talking down to him like that's your child. As soon as that authority came in your face, sir, you're hurting me.
You're right.
That man ain't even do nothing to you yet.
You're right, yeah.
That's that victim role right there.
Yep. The women go right into their nature. They went into their natural state. First, you want to act defiant, act on masculine, like, no, I'm not signing until I get your badge number. Now it's, sir, you're hurting me. Now you're the weak woman. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That
like,
strong black lioness.
You're right. The queen. What happened to the queen? Where's that at?
Right.
Yo, let's continue.
Put your hands behind your back. Sir. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Come on.
And then she's
I'm just saying. Like, I need you to back up. You don't need to touch her like that. She's not putting her hands behind her back. I'm asking a question. All I'm doing is put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing it. Sir, put your hands behind your back. I'm asking you a question. Okay. I'm letting you know. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to forcefully put your hands behind your back. But, sir, Mr. Brooks.
And let's let it be known, this guy could have literally just yeeted her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
he's about,
you know what I'm saying?
if I'm not mistaken, he's about 6'2", 6'3", about 220 pounds. Everybody already checked him out. This guy's big as fuck. So he could have put her on her ass if he wanted to.
Exactly. But he didn't. He was trying to be respectful. He for the most part, more than she was being to him. But if you see her, in her case, she's resisting arrest because now he said she's under arrest. And this point, she's resisting arrest now. And now it's gonna get even worse because now since she's resisting arrest, he can put more neutralizing tactics to take her out, including tasers.
Is this really necessary, Mr. Brooks? Hold on. Hey, listen, she needs to put her. Okay, you can put your phone down. Okay, Mr. Brooks. Oh my God. Hold on. Put your hands behind your back. I'm not saying that I'm refusing to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
Yes, you did say that.
Now she's gonna sign the ticket.
But I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket.
It's too late. When they say you're under arrest, you can't say nothing.
I know, but I'm going to sign. Mr. Brooks, I'm going to sign.
Female nature for you, Mr.
Exactly.
For Killer Kwadwo. Female nature for you. Cause chaos and wait till it's too late to try to cooperate at the end.
Exactly. And you can see it now with these modern black women. Now they're coming out with videos talking about, I don't want to be strong and independent.
There we go.
I need a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they're going on these Kevin Samuel show. That's why they're on the Kendra G show. Now they say they need somebody, they need a companion, all that type of shit. It always comes out at the end when now they want to be cooperative, but it's too late. It's too late. And in her case, it's definitely too late because once he said you're under arrest, there's nothing you could have said. Yeah, nothing you could have said. She got to take that L and go to jail. Because the whole point is to go home. The man knew that. That's why he signed this. That's why he signed the thing quick. As soon as the police had to say one time, "Oh, if you don't sign a citation, you don't have to sign it. I'm gonna take you to jail." He said, "Oh, all right, let me sign it. It is what it is." The woman, as you can see, we're gonna keep playing. As you can see.
And before you play it, what in the fuck was they doing out at that park at that time? Like,
exactly.
Out there, kids like go home or something. Go get a hotel or some shit.
And you know what? I'm gonna make a synopsis there because they were out of town from Ohio. They ain't shit to do in Ohio. They're in Atlanta. Black people in Atlanta. Black woman. She probably traveling. This guy seemed like a beta type of dude. He seemed like a beta type of dude. You know what I'm saying? He's the type of guy. That's probably his girl. But she the type of woman that probably planned the whole trip. Man, she wanted to go to this park.
Not one time did he say, "Man, just sign the ticket. Be quiet and sign the ticket." Not one time.
Exactly. Because that's how I know he was beta. Because if he was an alpha type of dude, he would have told her, "Hey, stop. So just sign the ticket." Or she probably wouldn't even be quarrelsome. She probably would have been already know because how her man is. If he did it, she gonna do it. She gonna follow his example.
Yep.
So.
She want to go grab her phone. What's your badge number? What's your name?
Exactly. Exactly. But that's what I said earlier. It's probably her idea as to why they're in the park. She probably wanted some romantic type bullshit like that.
Whatever.
And he was like, "Oh, okay. I just want to make my girl happy." And at the end of the night, this is what happens at the end of the night. Now he's thinking, "Damn, I should not listen to her dumb ass." Let's continue.
She get to go home free though.
Yeah, right. For real. Let's get to go home free. Damn, but now he got to spend money trying to get her out of a jail that's not even in his own state. So he got to deal with that. On top of that, they got to go back to court and dealing with that. So they got to travel back from Ohio. All his problems just start piling up when he decided to listen to her. Let's continue.
Why am I under arrest? I'm going to sign the ticket. sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. That's all it is. I'm going to sign the ticket. I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing. I'm going to sign the ticket now, Mr. Brooks.
Oh, now you're gonna sign the ticket.
Why don't I have the option? I gave you two options.
Yep. Too late.
For your badge number, and I wasn't clear on why you wanted to
Get your ass on the floor.
Oh my God. Mr. Brooks, I'm telling you that I'm going to sign the ticket.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. Why am I being arrested? Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested? Oh my God. I'm so scared. My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign the ticket. Mr. Brooks, why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested?
He told you why you're being arrested. He told you 2 times why you're being arrested. What are you talking about?
That's thank you, pro-black. Thank you, you pro-blacks and you black victims. Because you created this right here.
Right, for real. Let's continue.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Tell me why I'm being arrested. I have the right. I have the right to know. Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back. Resist.
Oh, that wig came off. She bald.
Yo, right.
Put your hands behind your back.
Now she want to cry.
Just put your hands behind your back.
That's it. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. She's still trying to be quarrelsome. She's still trying to be troublesome. Just because she didn't want to sign, just because she want to do what she want to do. She think, oh, I'm gonna act like this, I'm gonna cry, falling back into her nature, that is gonna change the outcome of this situation.
Nope.
And it keeps getting worse for her. He was just about to tase her, and luckily, he didn't tase her because he could have tasered her because she's not listening to him.
Yep.
And this is what men have to go through. This is why that man, he signed that citation because he knew this was going to happen to him, or maybe worse. But this woman, they try to act like, oh, men get whatever they want as long as they buck up to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It don't work like that. It do not work like that. Let's continue this video.
Cry me a fucking river.
What you say?
No, I said cry me a river, man.
Yo, for real. For real. Like, at this point, that you was already told plenty of times why
am I being arrested? You didn't want to sign the fucking ticket.
Exactly. We can't feel sorry for you at this point.
The man ain't even doing nothing to her for her to be screaming and shit.
Right, exactly. She's crying because she knows she got to face the consequence for her actions now, and these women don't like doing that shit, and they always crying. It's gonna get to a point where.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, plenty of times.
She got a ball spot.
Yeah, I was, yeah. It's too late.
You actually told him you wasn't gonna sign the ticket.
Right. You're right.
You'll sign it in the jail cell.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Okay, put your hands behind your back.
You have not done any of that. You're not telling me why I'm going to jail.
He had told you plenty of times. Yo, oh my God.
Did I miss something?
Yo. He said plenty of times to why she is going to jail.
Bro, soon as the dude was like, oh, do I have to sign it? He was like, well, you don't have to, but the other option is to go to jail. Dude was like, all right.
You're
You
right.
sign this motherfucker real quick. She said
Exactly.
she not signing it, and then she asked for the badge number. He gave it to her about twice,
Mm-hmm.
and she kept asking for it again. Like, you're not the authority here, man. He is.
Exactly. And when she even realized, as long as she cooperated, even if she was going to jail, as long as she cooperated, and she could have just fought this shit out in court, she might have won. But her dumbass want to act quarrelsome, trying to act troublesome. Well, now we have evidence as to why she get more charges. I'm pretty sure she got more charges on top of just the
Res-
citation being in the park.
resisting arrest
Yep.
with violence.
Mm-hmm.
It probably will be without resisting arrest.
Yeah,
Period.
probably most likely resisting arrest.
Yeah.
So now they got to face a resisting arrest charge. And all she had to do was just sign a ticket. That's it. All she had to do was sign a ticket. But unfortunately, these modern black women want to act defiant to black men. To black men. But when they do, they don't realize it gets consequences. But they want to cry and go online and act like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's that black man's fault. It's his fault why I'm in this situation. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Let's continue.
Shut up, man.
Yes, it's real.
Facts. Like, this is real life.
You're resisting arrest. All that
If you
crying
was
is not
that
gonna help
scared
you.
and hurt, you would have already like.
Exactly.
Dude, she got a monster grip on that phone.
All right.
God damn. How does something hurt so much and you got a monster grip on that damn phone?
Exactly.
No,
Causing all
no,
this extra
notice what that
problem.
dude did. I want y'all to. The dude grabbed her phone.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention to that. Y'all gonna see something later in the video.
And like I said, luckily she had black cops. Because if it was white cops, they wouldn't give no goddamn. They would have tasered her ass at the minimum. They wouldn't have dealt with her dumb shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But at least black cops, they have more empathy.
And they would have told that. They would have told that dude, "Get the fuck back."
Exactly.
They would have told me, "You see how
shit,
close
they
he
probably,
is."
right. They probably wouldn't have arrested this dude just because he was too close. If it was a white cop, but since he was black cops, at least they have some empathy and they know, like, yo, we don't want to cause that much trouble. But this bitch is not listening to us. So let's continue.
She still got the phone in her hand.
Right.
I thought he grabbed the phone.
Yeah, I thought he grabbed it too.
Okay.
Get in the car.
Like nothing happened to you.
Right.
Any knives, anything like that? No. You sure? Oh my god.
Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
Oh my god. Can I have my phone?
Boom.
Yo! I never seen that. I never seen that part, bro. Yo!
Hey, don't take a modern woman phone. She could be drowning, bro. The bitch can be drowning. She gonna tell you give me my phone.
Yo, and she stopped crying too. She was,
Oh my
oh
god,
my
bro!
god, can I have
It
my
all that
phone?
exposed the act that she was putting up. All that was a facade.
Oh, bro, I did not ever see that
Hey,
part.
bring it back 10 seconds for us. Let's see that one more time.
Oh
Let's see that one more time.
man, bro, that's the funniest shit ever.
All that acting.
Oh my god, can I have my phone?
What's it?
Can I have my phone?
Reality hit. Oh shit, he about to look through my phone. He about to see the niggas I've been texting. He gonna see that I just got smashed yesterday. He gonna
Yup,
see my Instagram. He gonna see
yup.
all my DMs. She
Hmm.
don't want to. She care more about that than going to jail and making a fool out of herself.
Oh my gosh, bro, that was the funniest shit I ever seen, bro.
Mm.
Oh my god, can I have my phone? Yeah.
You can't
Oh,
make it up, guys. You
can't
can't.
make it up. Let's continue.
See what happens after. I'm gonna keep it real. The officers did a good job, man. They didn't
Yeah.
do any. They didn't even. They were careful with her. She was acting
Hmm.
like they were. They wasn't hurting that girl,
They
man.
weren't hurting her at all. Like, as you can see in the video, like she was being quarrelsome. Like all she had to do was sign that. All she had to do was sign that paper. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And if you disagree with it, he was well within his rights to give you the citation.
Hmm.
Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. If you don't
Exactly.
know a law, you can't say, "Oh, I didn't know that," and then the cop be like, "Oh, all right, well, next time." Like, no,
No.
go to court and dispute it.
Hmm. That's the whole point of court. The whole point of these police officers is to, if you got to go to jail, take it to jail.
Right. Go to
That's
court.
enforcing the law.
Right.
You got, if you want to fight it, you have to go to court. Unfortunately, and unfortunately, that's what they could have did if they just signed the paper. That's it.
Right.
But unfortunately, she wanted to act like a problem. So
Hmm.
let's watch a little bit more and see what's going on with this.
Hmm. She's still in there. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right. So much she can't believe it.
You better believe it. We know that's an act already, man.
Right.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm good. Bro, I told her several times if you don't sign it, you're going to jail.
Yes, he did. Yes,
Hmm.
he did.
To the handcuffs off. To the handcuffs off. Yeah, she wanna.
Now he trying to argue.
Dude, just go. You caught a break, bro.
Exactly.
Go in your
Just-
car and leave, man. Fuck that shit.
you just gotta, right. You just gotta go home, figure out what you gotta do next, find out where she's gonna be at, find out the bail, and get her out of there.
I'm not gonna lie. She would have sat in jail that night. All the way.
Ah!
Fucking with me, she would have sat in jail that night.
Right, to teach her a lesson, like
I would have went through her phone
hmm
and made whatever. If that's his girl, whatever, I'd have went through her phone and seen where I stood with this motherfucker. Because any woman that puts you in that kind of jeopardizing situation, I don't think that's a woman for you, anyways.
Nah, not at all.
Mm-mm.
I totally agree, man. And this is my whole point of this video is to not deal with these type of women because
Mhm.
if you're in a relationship with this type of woman, it could be a problem. Once you deal with the police, black men know that it could be our lives on the
Yeah.
line dealing with the police. It don't matter if he was the problem or she was the problem. Like I said, this is why I'm glad it was black police because they had a little bit more empathy. If it was white police, they probably would have shot that black man or her. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably would have died because of her. You know what I'm saying? So and that's another thing too, because a lot of reason why police get black men get brutalized by police is because the black women called the police on them.
Mhm.
That's a lot of reason why these black men either get brutalized or killed by police because black women are the one that called the police to them on them in the first place. So there's a lot. So black men know that, or men in general, like you said earlier. Okay, we know authority. We know that if we get into it with this police officer, he has a gun, he can kill us. Or even if we win the fight, we still can get arrested. We're still going to be chased down by the other police officers for committing a crime.
Whatever the case is, yeah.
Exactly. We know there's consequences. Women live in a fairy tale type of world and think that there's no consequences. And then when they try to buck up and be like, yo, you ain't gonna fuck with me, they get hit hard with the consequences.
And this dude over here trying to like, now he want to have balls, but you should have told your girl to get in line, bro.
Exactly.
Like, it would nobody respecting what your stance right now.
This is why this red pill MGTOW space honestly exists, because we were used to be men like that. We didn't know how to talk to our women and tell them the truth. Sometimes you got to tell your girl that she's wrong and to shut up. When
hmm
you know that there is a more bigger threat, you know what I'm saying? Or it's her fault. If it's her fault, you got to tell her to shut up. If you know she's in the wrong, and it's your girl, bro, you gotta tell her to be quiet, bro. Like for real, for real. And there was another video where it was a white couple, and a white woman was arguing with a black man, and then the white man just sitting there like drinking his beer, not doing nothing. The white woman sitting there is arguing with the guy, arguing with the black man. Bigger, the dude is bigger. The dude is fit. The dude has muscle. The dude he looked like he looked like he was well learned black man, but he looked like if you fuck with him in a fight, he might fuck you up. So she slaps the dude, but then that's when the man wants to stand up and be like, "Oh wait, don't try and," but he gets fucked up. He don't. The woman don't even get fucked up. The black dude fucks up the husband.
Yeah, it was at a football game, guys.
So this is what happened. So this is not even just a black man problem. This is the men problem. This is what happens, man. If you don't know how to control your woman, you as a man end up losing, not the woman. But with black women, especially, these black women are now facing the consequence for being too masculine.
Yep.
They're now facing that consequence. Now you're seeing this woman going to jail. Let's continue watching this video and see how I guess more, because this is new. I haven't seen this part. So I don't know what's going to happen next.
Right. Stop it, dude.
Yeah, it's over, man. Forget it.
Acting like she wasn't resisting. Cut it out, man.
No, if they would have got calls about shots, they would have been over there. They would have forgot about her. If they get calls about gunshots, they worry about that. But since she was the problem at the moment, they had to come take care of her. Let's continue. Bruh, it's over, man. Why are you
Like,
still
shut
arguing?
up.
Yeah,
For
like
real.
at this point, just find out. Like, look, they laughing at him. They
Right,
laughing at
like
him.
they exactly, bro. Like he's a
Right,
joke.
right. Exactly. At this point, just talk to the police officers, find out what you need to do next, and find out how to get her out of there. Now you want to argue and act all feminine. See, I told you he's a beta male. That dude's a beta male.
hmm
He's already over there trying to argue with the police officers. They're lucky they're not trying to arrest him right now, because they could be like, "All right, we're getting tired of you. Let's go to jail.
Right.
They get in jail."
Dude's a
Yeah, you heard what he said? He said you could hit him with obstruction.
facts. Cause that's what he's doing right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, rewind that. Let me rewind that so y'all can hear that. He
Mhm.
get hit him with obstruction. So they could have took him to jail. he could have took him to jail, but they being nice.
Mhm.
And this is what you get from dealing with a quarrelsome women, guys. All she had to do was sign the paper. And then y'all could have been going back to the hotel or to the room or whatever the fuck y'all doing.
I mean, what room? Why the fuck are they out in the middle of the park? Did you see they was caked up? That's
Exactly.
weird to me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck is going on, bro? That whole situation was weird to me.
Exactly. The whole situation in the first place was just weird. All they had to do, man, it's the whole thing you can break down from the very beginning. It's a whole thing. But you're right, man. It was this whole weird situation. Let's continue.
She's like, shut up, lady. You calling a God and Jesus? Shut up.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
No.
Yeah, I can give him your phone. That's fine.
And this is another reason why I say women need to be feminine at all times. If she would have been play her feminine role, she probably would get whatever she wanted. Of just being nice to him and trying to respect him. But these women want to act masculine and buck up. This is the result. This is the result of you trying to be like men. It don't work like that. It don't work. You don't get whatever you want for acting masculine to the wrong person. Sometimes you get dealt with.
So much restraint, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even play like that.
He had to hold himself. You heard what he said? It took so much restraint.
Yeah.
I don't even play like that.
Yep. Now it's Mr. Brooks.
Sir, we got somebody in the building. In the chat.
Yo, what's up, been working? How you doing, brother?
You feel what? Real sick? What's wrong with you?
Oh, not her neck, her back,
You feeling
hurting.
sick, but your arm is hurting? What the fuck kind of?
Okay, I'm about to raise Grady for you.
Now she's trying to play the victim. I'm hurting.
Okay.
It's so funny. Now she's trying to play the victim. First, she wanted to buck up. Now I'm hurting. That's ridiculous, man. I'm telling you, man. We're probably gonna end it. We're probably gonna end it here because it looks like the rest of it is just more just fluff or just them talking and whatnot. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it looks like it's just them talking and whatnot. But lesson here is stop dealing with these troublesome women. If you know that these, and there's signs that how these women be troublesome as well. If they have a different color hair, as you saw in the first video, she had the black woman had blonde hair. If they try to act all masculine, if they're not submissive, you can tell how it is these women will be troublesome just by the way they look. Like honestly, if she's not fit, 9 times out of 10, she gonna have masculine tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta watch out for these signs. If she don't want to listen to you, bro, you gotta leave her. You gotta let her go. You gotta let her go. I was watching this video on I was watching this video on, I'm actually gonna show another video real quick. But I was watching this video on Twitter where this woman who was like a nurse, and it's funny because Kevin Samuels, he always used to say like the type of women you need to avoid are nurses,
Mm-hmm.
and she's dating a dude who's has a no job, who is a felon, who you know what I'm saying, who has who he's a Pookie the Ray Ray. And that's the type of woman right there that will always has an attitude problem. I know a woman right now who's a quote unquote nurse. She's now a single mother. She has an attitude problem. She's put her baby daddy on child support. The signs are always there, and you gotta pay attention to the signs to avoid those type of women.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna play this one video real quick, just for shits and giggles, honestly, and just to show that how or why that these modern women don't care about men's problems, because I'm sure I talk about the Incredible Hulk a lot because I feel like he's a good representation of what men go through. As men, we have a monster inside us, but we got to try and control it in order to not be destructive. But these modern women, they love to try and trauma. They love the trauma. What's it called? Trauma. They love trauma competition. They love to say their traumas are worse than ours. So I seen a scene on this show called She-Hulk that just dropped, where she tried to trauma compete with the Incredible Hulk over the dumbest shit, and they're trying to say, "Oh, I control my anger," and it was looking like, if you know about the Incredible Hulk, you know what the shit he's been through. And I'll break it down real quick. I'm gonna go through the comments. Shout out to my boy, been working. He's like, yeah, they be looking for round 2. They want another man to knock them up. Yep, exactly, bro.
Always looking for the next man. Believe it's called hypergamy.
Yep, always. Let's see, he said more money for them, another child support case. Yep, all the time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
It's a dollar sign.
Mm-hmm. That's what they, bro. You remember that one video where that one woman was like, "Oh, they were asking me, but why I got 6 baby daddies? If you got one dude, they got
If you do the math on that, she's not even making $2,000 a month, and she was happy with that.
She was happy with that. She tried to break it down like it's a mathematical equation, and that's how these modern women try to justify their what I'm trying to say, their behavior. Shout outs to all the men getting these modern women to pay them child support. Then to flip the script. Yep. Shout out to those men. It's very rare. It's very rare that a man can get child support or anything, honestly, even if it's just a child. You know what I'm saying?
90% of the time, women are getting child support, getting custody, etc.
Exactly. So I'm gonna show this video real quick, and I just thought it was just funny that they pulled this shit. I actually like She-Hulk in the comic book because She-Hulk is funny and she's cool, whatever. But I'm like they tried to pull that modern womanist bullshit on this on a character that they could have it could have worked, but come on, you talking to the goddamn Incredible Hulk who go do shit all the time and try to control shit. I'm gonna play this real quick.
Okay.
Wow. Hogan's like, all right, bitch.
Might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you.
And then, first of all, that's just terrible writing right there. That's just terrible writing, first of all. Trying to add that shit on there.
Cat called?
Or some man tried to, or some man try to talk down on her or something, and if she try to fight back, they're gonna call and say you have an attitude. Like I'm looking like when I saw the Hulk's face, he's like, yeah, okay, bitch, yeah. He's like, okay, thinking about me. The government's every government try to attack me. I don't
There's
really have friends.
helicopters shooting at me everywhere I go.
Everywhere I go, like I can literally kill people. And I'm fighting my own demons inside of me because the Ranger monster has different personality that can take over my body and take over my mind if I don't control my anger. Like I can kill everybody around me. Let's see. The only girl I had was the only girl I was in love with died. You know, you know.
Oh, but she's getting catcalled, so let's swear by her.
You're right, exactly. And everybody, and it was so funny because in the comments, everybody knows this. Everybody is saying this because they're bashing this. It's IMDb who dropped this, and they're trying to say, "Oh, say it louder for the people in the back." And everybody's like, "I can't wait till she tells Daredevil how privileged she is," because Daredevil was blind. So Daredevil was blind, and she gonna be like, "I can't wait to see how privileged she is." Then we see people. Feminists always complain when men write female characters, but every time a woman creates or writes a female superhero character, they just end up portraying annoying, arrogant, self-centered, self-entitled, self-congratulatory villain, which is absolutely correct. They always write these women that act like they're super tough, and they make the men bumbling idiots. And they always try to be like, "Oh, it's the men that hold me back." I'm looking like
it's always the men. I
It's
always
always
got to
the
blame
men.
a man for something.
Exactly. And this is the best part. Her telling the Hulk is pretty funny. His face right, he's like, "Oh yeah, getting catcalled, right? Mm-hmm. That's yeah, that's
His
yeah."
face.
Look, here's another one. Yeah, this has happened. This happened to Hulk in the
I was
comics.
called on the street. You have no idea what I go through. My father beat my mother to death.
And that's
Like,
what happened to him. As a kid, his father beat his mother to death, and his father was abusive. But yeah, she controlled her anger.
you being catcalled.
Right.
Get the fuck in the house then.
Exactly. Exactly. So I just thought it was a funny video to show. This is the type of stuff they put into this media nowadays to try and, shame men for all our problems. They don't even care. In the movies, the Hulk tried to shoot himself. They even had a scene where he shot himself. He tried to shoot himself in the head through the mouth, and the Hulk spit out the bullet. So he couldn't even kill himself. So, but it shows that he was trying to commit suicide, and that's what men go through all the time. We get blamed for stuff. We get called we're monsters. We get attacked by everyone, and then we get bashed so many times. Life gets so hard. Sometimes we take ourselves out, but they don't care. They try to overtalk us. They try to say, "Oh, our problems aren't our problems," and then they say dumb shit like this.
When I'm catcalled in the street, when it comes to men explaining my own area of expertise to me, I just pretty much every day because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult or might just literally get murdered. So
First of all, ain't nobody gonna murder a woman just because you got an attitude problem.
What?
Get out of here, man. These women always want to go to the extreme every time, bro. Every time. And that's the thing that is so annoying because 9 times out of 10, that doesn't happen. Now, obviously, there is the exception. Things do happen. But women act like it's every man that they come in contact with that's going to do this type of dumb stuff.
Right.
A lot of men are we're gonna call you names. You're gonna say you got an attitude problem because that's what you do. You're not being cooperative.
That's it.
And we'll say the same thing to a man if he's not being cooperative. But
They just hate being told about themselves.
Exactly,
I
bro.
guess that's the moral of the story. Hold a woman accountable, tell her about herself, and she gets angry. She has to suppress her anger.
Mm-hmm. But men we suppress our anger. Like imagine if men was really emotional and we act mad all the time. This world would be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Like we're destructive. Like Kevin Samuels used to say, men have a low level of violence. Like we gotta know how to talk to each other because it could end us with one of us killing each other if we talk to each other the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
But women don't realize that shit. So when they try to talk to a man and thinking they can buck up to a man, like how we had with that last video with the police officer, they don't know there might be consequences to that action.
Mm-hmm.
But then they try to be like, "Oh, it's everyday thing. Every man does this type of dumb stuff. It's only my exclusively my problem as a woman." When men go through infinitely worse, to the point where sometimes we try to kill ourselves. Nobody cares about this guy. Even now, he's not. People are still like he only has the Avengers. Nobody cares about the Hulk like that. So it's like, man, it's funny. We're gonna end it right here, man. We're gonna end it right here, man. You got any final thoughts? Okay, L.
Stop dealing with troublesome women. Stay away from these mediocre modern women.
Yep.
Um, if you find yourself not knowing what way to go, go mix out.
Hmm.
Go your own way. Clear your thoughts. Go monk mode, and remain on your purpose. Remain on your grind, because that is the way. Uh, you know, um, when a man doesn't work, he don't eat.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes you can't work because there's things blocking you. There's things in your way. A lot of the times it's modern women.
Hmm.
Sometimes it could be family. It could be the company you keep. Go MGTOW. Go your own way. Focus on yourself. Take 6 months, man. Take 6 months to yourself and do what you need to do to figure out the answers that you're questioning.
Hmm.
That being said, y'all hit that like button. Y'all follow me at OK Let's Talk TV on my Instagram, and skate on to OK Let's Talk About It on my YouTube, because we will be doing more and more shows from here on out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, please hit that like button if this is your first time checking me out. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Uh, so you know next time I drop. I will be dropping clips as well, but we will be focusing on the live stream. So again, shout out to my boy. Okay, let's talk TV. Make sure y'all give him a follow on IG, and we will talk with y'all soon. Peace.
Peace.